again, book lovers! It's me, Raimskie, and welcome to another book review for 2021. And this time, I will be, hopefully briefly, talking about Deposing Nathan by Zach Smedley. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, hopefully. Hopefully the book's aesthetic is justified by this camera. I don't know if it is. So anyway, I must tell you guys that this book is another fast read for me this year. Seriously, because I started reading this book Monday evening, then I finished reading this just this afternoon, Wednesday afternoon, September 29th actually, to be precise. So, yeah, I know I'm posting this video on a Sunday perhaps, or in a weekend, Canada time or British Columbia time, but yeah. This is a fast read because it only took me, less than 3 days, like what I've said. And I must tell you guys that this is one of the heaviest reads for me, honestly speaking. However, even though it is such a heavy read, it kept me on the edge of my seat because it kept on nudging me to find out more about the veracity of the story. It kept on nudging my curiosity to find out exactly what happened between these two boys. Because according to the synopsis of this book, our two main characters, Cameron Haynes and Nathan Copeland, are always pushing each other to their limits that they eventually broke each other apart. And as I flipped through the pages, I slowly noticed that these two boys, yes, they did push each other to their limits, but it is not of their own doing. There are extrinsic factors to them pushing each other to their limits. And I must say that, unfortunately, it is one of the characters' relatives who is this extrinsic factor that broke them apart. I have to be completely honest, because while I was reading this antagonist, one of their characteristics is reflecting back on me. Okay, I'm just going to say it. The characteristic of this antagonist of being too strict was one of my attitudes before, especially when I was a teenager. This character's attitude is that if Nathan doesn't do what these antagonists want Nathan to do, is that they keep on punishing Nathan. For as simple as getting a phone call from Cameron, meeting up with Cameron himself, or just saying a white lie to them, because Nathan is afraid of this antagonist. He has anxiety of getting punished for just a simple act, and that attitude of theirs reflected back on me. Honestly, it got me thinking, like, oh my god, I am reading my teenage years through this antagonist. If I'm going to tell you the truth, I have loosened up already, okay? I guess I started loosening up when I was in my early 20s, because hey, if something happens that is out of my control, I shouldn't even be stressing about it, because again, it's not within my control. I started to be less strict than before. And honestly speaking, I got a little bit laid back on it. So I started improving on myself when I reached my 20s. So if I'm going to be summarizing this book in just a few words, all I'm going to say is that it is like a painting that started as a blank canvas with splattered, brushed, splotched colors all over it. And it might have seemed odd or eccentric at first, but when you take a longer look at it, you see its raw beauty shining through. It is a gorgeous and heartbreaking painting. So, from those words, you will somehow get to know the ending of this book. I'm not going to say what happened because, again, I don't like giving out spoilers to you guys. So, with all of those said, I will be giving this book 9 out of 10 stars because, again, it is heartbreaking, beautiful, and gorgeous. And yes, it is such an important read. So I hope you guys liked watching this video, and if you have any thoughts about this video, please do put it down in the comments section. Give me a thumbs up if you did like watching this video, or a thumbs down if you didn't. Just be honest again, okay? And please do subscribe to my channel as well. Also, you guys could follow me on all of my social media accounts. That would be Bookstagram, Book Twitter, and Book Talk, which all have the same handle, at Raimskie Reads. So again, this is Raimskie asking you guys to please hunt, discover, and read those queer books. Queer out!